Welcome back, everyone, to another episode in Cities Skylines 2, where today we are actually going over a few mods and some assets that I thought were very nice over the last about a month worth, I think. Yeah, so this is going to be 2 mods plus 3 assets made by the same person. DM Scopio, I think is what his name is, and they're very nice assets, so you might want to wait till the end and make sure you catch those. But the very first mod that we're going to cover in today's video is actually a very nice mod that I ran across just kind of by accident, but it really enhances the visuals of Cities Skylines 2, and that is the Better Transit mod. As you can see here, I have it downloaded here. This is just a Better Transit mod by GNZN Roses. I guess that's what the name is. So, yeah, I kind of ran across this. It looked excellent. I really wanted to try, and I'm gonna show it off to you guys here in this episode, and hopefully you guys might enjoy it enough to go get it yourself if you haven't already. It just enhances a lot of the transit views, the overviews, the routes, makes everything look much nicer. So let's go ahead and jump back in here and take a look at what we can do with it. So essentially you have to get to it from up here in your little buttons, and it kind of opens up the regular transit view. It does make kind of like a white and kind of a gray scale sort of thing. You can also turn that off if you don't like it. I don't mind it. I think it makes it easier to kind of see the overall layout of all the routes that you have. But it also kind of combines some together. If you have more than one route kind of in one spot, it gives us a little kind of wheel. And yeah, it just makes it's a lot easier to see it visually compared to the standard one. If we were to go in our transit overview here, yeah, you can see absolutely nothing, especially since it makes all the roads blue. And then if you have a blue line, yeah, good luck with that. That's why I'm going over this. Plus, there is a lot of extra nice tools that go along with it. So first off, as you can see here, you got your bus and your train, your subway, tram. So you got all the different ones there. So what it does is it also allows you to open the tools straight up. So if you're on the bus, whatever, you can just click tool, opens it straight up there. If you're in the trams, automatically brings it up, which is a nice feature in itself. You also get all of your stats for it, at the length of how in their case here, the tram length, how many stops are in each tram, how many bus, how many trams themselves are on each line, how many people are using it, the usage line amount. It's all right there. Plus, the best part of this is that you can click in the line from the tool. It's genius, guys. It's genius. So essentially, you don't have to go fishing around every time you want to change a tool or change a line. Whereas normally, if you would like to, now I could be wrong about this, but normally you'd have to come into here, you'd have to hit this button, and then to be like, okay, I want to go back to another line, you gotta re-click this. It probably resets it, I'm assuming. So like we go into here, take this tram line for a second. If I close this, it does still leave it there, but it's another step. You got to go down here, you got to click the button again. Where in the case of, this tool here, you could just click them and they all stay open. They don't disappear. Right here, it does take up a little bit of the screen, but in other words, very easy to quickly change between, which is an excellent reason to use the tool, to be honest. Plus the visuals just make it look way nicer as well. You can also turn off stops if you don't want to see the stops. I mean, typically you want to see the stops, but yeah, it just gives a much nicer overview. You can also just toggle everything off to start with, and you can say, well, I just want to toggle the tab here for the buses. Very easy to use. Yeah, it just gives a very quick visual of all of your lines, kind of in a much cleaner, nicer, easier to read sort of view. So if you guys think maybe you might use this one, I will definitely have the links down below in the comment section, in the description section, for you guys to go pick it up. Pretty easy to find too. You can just type in Better Transit View within the Parabox mods. All right, next up is going to be one of my favorites from Cities Skylines 1, and that would be the node controller. This is kind of back right now. I don't think it's in normal version. It's not a beta or anything, but it's by Brucey Boy. Essentially, it's exactly the same as what the original one was in Cities Skylines 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and show that here. So as we jump back in the game, a couple of the nodes that weren't really that great to start with. We're down here on this interchange here, and this tool will work very nicely to clean this up. So essentially, you again click it from up here. You click on any one of your nodes that you want. Right click, obviously, to reset. So yeah, you can play around with it a little bit. That one did not work out the best. Obviously, there's still some kinks and stuff in it, what might not make everything look great, but so we're gonna reset that back just to make that a little nicer. But in theory, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over to this one, and this is just the brilliance of this. Is that you can just do a one-click, make all roads straight, lengthens it out a little bit, which is nice, but you can then just kind of pull these out to however far you want. So you can make rather large intersections, but they are much smoother now. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and slope this one so that it kind of all appears in the same one. But yeah, it just makes it look nicer. You know, you can go through, you can also do the freeform, which is kind of more of their custom version of it. Which I'll show you on another intersection here, but essentially I lengthened this out just to give it a lot more area. Plus, we can then go into our traffic lane connector. We can get rid of these two options just so that there's a single one here, as well as this guy, and there's enough space here. I think there's an extra node that they can definitely change lanes if they really need to. That kind of that just cleans up that intersection. I really enjoyed the node controller in the other game, like I said before. It was very useful, just to make things not so scrunched together. So in this case here, I can take this, just pull it out just a little bit. You know, make the intersection just a touch bigger. Just gives them a little bit more space here. It kind of makes the turns a little bit smoother, so they can take it a little more speed. One other thing that I did not mention in the node controller is that you can also enable, disable crosswalks. So you could force them all off so that they don't even show up. You can also just make them on if you'd like. Instead, so you can easy way to turn off that. I know obviously you can go into the tools here and do it that way if you really want to. Just another option is all, but you can also just force them off. One other piece that I did like is that if you wanted to shift, like you can just drag essentially, and then obviously we don't want that, so there's a nice reset to vanilla option. Very useful tool. I think most people could use it in at least some capacity, but obviously you're not going to use it on every intersection because that would be way too tedious. All right, to cap off our kind of list of recent additions to the modding community, we're going to do 3 assets, all done by DM Scopio, and they're actually 3 stadiums, and we're going to kind of start with the smallest one and work our way up. So starting with the first one, it is the Tammela Stadium. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It could be Tammela, but you can see here that it's very useful. You can add extensions to it, which is awesome. You can also recolor all the seating. So yeah, we're going to take a look at that in the game. So this stadium, weirdly enough, gets put in, I guess it gets put in the mixed residential use because you are allowed to put those apartment buildings in there. So you can see it is right here. Now, it is a fairly large stadium, and I don't know if we're actually going to put it in here at all, but it does have some pretty nice attractiveness that could be useful, could be kind of fun, and we could maybe throw it, you know, in one of these blocks, but I don't think they're quite big enough. All right, so to have a little bit of fun with this, I think we are going to actually put it in our city of Skellytown here, and we're going to put it down here, which is by some tram stops, so it's really not that bad. If you're coming on the train station here, you can just take the tram down here, but we're going to use a little bit eminent domain. We're going to destroy about this block here because it fits in there quite nicely. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and clean out this area here. All right, now that we have it cleaned up, we're going to go ahead and pull it out here, and actually, yeah, like I said, it fits in quite nicely. I think what we're going to do is this way, so that when you are riding the train, you might get a view into it as you're driving by, but it's just pretty cool. All these people, he just got kicked out of their house, so you know they're in the newly developed stadium. What we're going to do is we are going to slide this puppy over a little bit, get it a little bit more centered. Hopefully, oh man, I was going to say pack up the whole thing, but that's all right. We can always use the surface tool here to expand this out a bit. Yep, perfect. All right, and we are going to add in a bit of a path right here, just to give them a little bit extra options here. And you know what? Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to give them the wide path. Excellent. That's perfect. All right. So since we do need Oh, I guess these are just a unique building. We are going to put those on there. I don't think this actually has... Oh, it does have residents in it. Okay, beautiful. So we pretty much just replaced the people that were living in those houses into here, which is fine. Look at, they're already in here. Oh, it's already full of people. Beautiful. And that is the overall goal here. So yeah, we've essentially added a brand new stadium to the city of Skellytown, which is great. That's going to attract a lot more tourists, which is excellent. So yeah, this is a very nice looking design. I don't know exactly where it's from. It is Finland, first hybrid football arena. Pretty neat. It's a nice design. Again, we got it going right by the stands here. What we could do is throw maybe some parking lots in here, because we will need a little bit of parking. So let's go ahead and maybe get our 3x3 wood work nicely. We're gonna have to just kind of deal with the posts, which is fine. What does that look like? Oh yeah, that's fine. So let's go ahead and put some of these guys down. All right, and then one last thing. Let's do a bit of maybe a tile surface over here, just to cap it off. And then to finish it off, let's just kind of drag it down a little bit closer to the road so that it's not actually underneath those poles. And that's perfect, except for the no car access for some reason. All right, I got to work it in the end. It looks okay. You can't really tell. So yeah, we already got some people parked here. That's excellent. I believe our train stop is right here, and that should work out pretty well. We can even maybe help them out just a little bit, maybe by putting a path right here. That could be pretty useful. All right, now we have this beautiful stadium in place. We're good to go. All right, so the next one that I'm going to show you guys here is called the Anfield Stadium. So obviously, I know this one a little bit more. This is where Everton plays out in England. But yeah, this stadium is beautiful. And obviously, I don't think it'll fit in this town at the moment. But yeah, we can definitely get it placed somewhere once we get to more of the downtown. But I am going to go ahead and show it to you here. So again, this one is in a different spot. This one is actually in the park's landmark. So let's go ahead and get this sucker out and just take a look at it, because this thing is real nice looking. All right, let's take a gander at this beautiful Anfield Stadium. So as you can see here, it has a lot of very nice structural design to it. I think it looks fairly nice, very much like the original, I would guess. But yeah, we are definitely going to use this in the city at some point. But I think that this could be used in many, many cities as a very nice kind of like, centralized soccer stadium. So yeah, we will definitely use this at some point down here somewhere. I don't know where exactly yet, but this goes along quite nicely with the next option, which is the Oracle Park, which is where the San Francisco Giants play baseball. I do know that. But yeah, this is a beautiful looking asset here. There is another stadium in the background. I guess that's probably also by him. We did not download that one though, but it does give you a beautiful kind of step-by-step guide here on how to get that nice looking key wall right along the edge. But yeah, let me take a look at this guy. And again, this is in the parks options. So right here, Oracle Park. And yeah, this is another beautiful asset. So essentially this edge right here would go along the water. And so since we have a lot of water options here, I am thinking that we will use this asset somehow along the water at some point. If we were to put that there, I think it's as simple as taking a smaller road and adding a key to the right side about and just going like, that's right. I mean, you can just do that essentially. And yeah, you can make that look pretty nice at some, just to, make it look like a pretty decent place. I obviously have Anarchy on, which is great. So we got to go into destroy the trees here to get rid of the trees in the stadium, which made the sign disappear, strangely enough. But yeah, let's take a look at this asset here. This is another gorgeous looking asset, which you can definitely use as a centerpiece of, a downtown, kind of like midtown part of your downtown, I guess. And then, yeah, you could even add like a marina off to the side here. You could do kind of whatever you want, which is a great reason to have this asset in your city. So yeah, these are just a few assets and mods that I thought were, up and coming, that just released within the past 30 days or so, that I thought I wanted to spotlight in this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, be sure and hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe to get more content coming up later. As we finish out the city of Skellytown here at some point, it will come out this way somewhere, somehow. But again, guys, if you enjoyed the mods and the assets, they will be down in the description as links to where to find them. But that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. We will catch you in the next one.